Good morning, everyone. 8:18 a.m. Sunday, May 11th, 2025, and I'm going to use ETAOIN, which is a really great Wordle starting word. I've just started using instead of wrote. O and E are the vowels, and N, T, and A common letters. So let's see what we get here. Okay, we got the O and E. That's pretty good. Both tan, so they're not in those positions. Oh, and yesterday, I've been in a 3-day slump, and yesterday we were in such good shape after the second word, and then boom, we had 4 words that could have rhymed, where it could have been 4 of the choices. So that's kind of an unfortunate thing that happens sometimes. I'll give that away at the end here. So let's use our ETAOIN SHRDLUC system, ETAOIN. So I'll write in the description for you to memorize. So ETAOIN. So the I is the only one we haven't used. It's SHRDLUC, SHRDLUC. So in other words, the next 5 most common letters in English language, left to right, are I, S, H, R, D. So when you got the 2 vowels early like this is really good. This is a really good shot to get it in 3 or 4, because a lot of times, not always, but they're not there and there, and there's a good chance they're here and here, the second and the fourth letters. That's pretty common. So think in your head O-E or E-O. Okay, so O-E or E-O. So let's put the O here and the E here, and then go through these letters. I, O, no, S, S-O something E, H, H-O something E, R, R-O something E, D, O something. Okay, don't see anything there. Now let's put the E here in our heads. Let's imagine the E here and the O there. So when you have 2 vowels, that's a good idea to do that. Put the O here, the E here, and then in your head put the E here, the O there. It's kind of a great shortcut when you're doing these. Doesn't always work, but a lot of times you'll have that. So E here, O there. So E, A, okay, let's go through I here, I-E, S-E, H-E, something O, R-E, D-E, something O. Now, don't see anything there. Now, let's go through the alphabet and say, okay, there's an obvious one. A, B, B-E-L-O-W. Below would work. Okay, below. B-E-L-O. Okay, let's give it a shot. It's not bad. I like to get 1 in 3 or 4. It's been three straight days of 5 or more, so I'm in a definite slump. Whoa, okay, we got a good shot now to get it in 3. We got 4 out of, when you get 4 out of 5, you should get it on the next guess, because you're really just sort of rearranging the letters. None of these are green, so none are in the correct spots, though. So after the second guess, let's not rush. Let's go over our vowels. Can't use the A. We got an E, maybe another E. I think we're done with vowels. But interesting, the E and the O were not in that spot like I thought. Okay, so that did not work out like that, but we did get them. We did get extra letters. I hasn't been used yet. We use the O and U and sometimes Y are on the board. So now let's use our ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC. So don't rush your guess here, because with 4 out of 5, you should stumble on it sooner or later. So let's see. Let's start with an I here. Let's start with an S here. Slow. New spelling, S-L-O-W-E, slow. H here. Howl with an E on the end, H-O-W-L-E. Start with an R here. R-O. Rowel. Start with a D here. D. Oh, see, there's your word right there. D. There's your obvious choice. Using data analytics, D-O-W-E-L. Dowel. D-O-W-E-L. See what we're doing? D-O-W-E-L. So we're rearranging the letters. Now it could be bowel as well. B-O-W-E. Oh no, B's out. Is there a C, cowl? Like C-O-W-E-L? No. But we're going to go with the data analytics and go with the letters we have. So we're just playing the math here. Your best possible guess is dowel. Okay. We got it. So we're back on the track after 3 bad days in a row. Yesterday's word I'll give away in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 was yeast. Y-E-A-S-T, yeast. And I guessed least, and you all said beast and feast. So see, you you had beast, feast, least, and yeast. And I guess yeast last. I didn't even guess. I left it for you all to get, but that was your only choice left for that sixth guess. But least was the data analytics. So see how the data analytics worked beautifully today? Yesterday it did not work beautifully at all. So that's, the ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. It gets you there most of the time, but not every time as far as getting it correctly. So we'll see you for the next video. Bye.